Hi. Good morning, campers. Uh, got a quick question for you. Do you ever have trouble sleeping? Do you just feel bad about yourself in general? Want to look different? Want to feel better? Do you hate your job? Do you just sometimes think life in general is just too much? Well, I've got the cure for you. It's old Doc Penelope's Wonder Elixir right here. Did you think I was going to say it wasn't bourbon? It's a cure all. It really is, because there's nothing like a depressant to chase the blues away. Today, we're going to do a run on Penelope. I'm freaking stoked about this because what I've had from Penelope, I have just absolutely loved. Except I wasn't crazy about this fella, but we're going to blind it. See, these are all mixed up. And I can tell which one that one is, but the rest are all pretty much the same color. Um, I'm hoping my palate can pick out the toasted rye, but who the fuck knows? I'm hoping I can pick out the toasted. Shit. I'm hoping I can pick out the Valencia at this point, but we'll see. Um, on a further note, just celebrated Thanksgiving, and before that, had my birthday, and my son got me this, my bourbon tasting journal, because he knows me and he loves me. And this thing is awesome. This is great. And he also got me this awesome apparatus, which I'm going to hang and put my favorite pours on. They'll probably fluctuate because my favorite pours fluctuate. But yeah. If man, if that is not enabling, I don't know what love is. So, without further ado, oh, and my daughter got me a Scentsy that smells like bourbon and tobacco. So essentially, it smells like the Rendezvous Bar in Brunswick, Missouri. It's awesome. I'm uh, I'm a big fan of Penelope. I stood in line Black Friday to get the Rio. I got it. I am. I've been wanting to try that guy for a while. Not a huge Amberana guy, but I am a honey finished guy, and this is, yeah. Also managed to nab myself another Booker's Beam House batch because Booker's rocks. It's becoming my new staple. I'm a huge fan of Booker's. I haven't had anything I didn't like. I've only had about 4 different versions, but woo, what I've had! What a treat! What a treat for the taste buds. Um. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna taste all the. Well, I'm gonna nose them, taste them, rank them. I'm gonna do the little cattle drive. Which one I like best? Um, I've got it written down. Which one's which? They've been mixed up. So here we go. That smells. God, it smells good. It almost smells perfumey. It smells good. Oh, that's got some. That's got some serious oak to it. I like that. That is very nice. Kind of spicy too. I wonder if this is the toasted rye. Make note that one could be potentially the toasted rye. This could be Kaiser Circe. God damn, that's good. That is a really good. That's a first pour of the day, mind you, but that's a really good pour. That makes me happy. Hey, so far that one's winning. It's got a little caramel to it, but yet it's got some spice. But there is a lot of barrel impact. There's some oak to that is just delicious. I don't want to wash it off. Okay, number two. Number two has kind of a musk, and it's very. I smell like maybe the dark fruit, and I don't know what all else is going on. That smells nice. Oh, I have a feeling that's the Rio because I'm picking up a lot of honey influence. Man, that's a good pour. You know, these are two different animals. That's the problem. If I'm wanting an oak, God, that's good. Um, if I'm wanting something sweet, that's the bomb. So this really isn't fair, but life's not fair. Um, that one's that one's gonna pull ahead just a little, just a little so far. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. Oh, I want to drink that all day long. Ah, man, that's so good. I I'm thinking that's the Rio. I think I went toasted rye Rio, but I've been wrong before. Somebody could have slipped me some dickel. Who the hell knows? Number three, the nose is not as pungent, but still good. Oh, that's very thick. That one's got a. It's sweet and then it turns spicy as well. Hmm. But there's not a lot of oak on it, not a lot of barrel impact, but I shouldn't say barrel impact. Not a lot of oak. It's not a toasted. It could be, but I don't think it is. But it's very good. It's not as good as number two, but it may be better than number one to me because I'm always looking for sweet, and this has definitely got some sweetness to it. I don't know what this would be. Um, I don't have a clue actually. Other than good, I just don't know. So this one's going to trail just a little behind. God damn, these are so good. Why have I not dived into Penelope before? Oh, I know why. Because some of these are goddamn ridiculously expensive. And they're just starting to come down because the market's going to shit. Thank God. Oh, number 4. Hmm. That's way different than the last two. But it's still kind of got that same thing, that same sweet profile going on with a little bite. That's how I want to describe pretty much all of these except sweet with a bite, like my ex. That does not have the mouth feel that 3 had, but it's a good pour. It's just a little watery. I don't. Oh, it's sweet though. But hmm, it's got some spicy going on in the end. Sweet on the front, but the mouth feels not as good as 3. And it's not as sweet as 3. We're going to put 4 in 4th place. Oh, god damn, that's good, though. None of these have been bad. It's very hard to rank these because some of these, I mean, I don't feel bad about this because they're kind of on profile with one another. This one, very different, very oaky, but delicious. Um, oh my god, these are just so good. Uh, Middleman right here. Ooh. That's a little different there. Now, picking up a little ethanol there on that one for the first time. I mean, don't get me wrong, they all smell like whiskey, but this is, and now it's gone. Yeah, kind of the same thing going on, spice and sweet, and this one's got a little ethanol to it though. That's got kind of a floral, almost perfumey taste that makes me wonder if this is either the rose cask or the Valencia. I wasn't over the moon about the Valencia. The Valencia, this, I don't know that this is it. It's got that I want to be wet thing going on, like a dry wine, like the Valencia had. I've never had the rose cast though, so I would almost think that it would have the same thing going on, but I don't know. Not a goddamn expert. But man, and what's bad is I really do like a sherry cask finish or I mean, basically anything that's finished in a wine barrel is just good to me. Or a tequila barrel. I love that Mary Dowling. God, that's so good. This is this is very different from everything else I've had so far. It's got it's got a little sweetness, but it's a delayed sweetness, and it's got a very dry feeling to it, which is strange to me. Yeah, this might be the Valencia, but I don't know. It's not bad. So we're going to put it just a little behind 4th place because we might change our mind. We might. We don't know. Downhill slide. I'm going to venture a guess. That's what I'm drinking there. Which I think I have sampled before. I have sampled that before. And it's an okay bottle. It's an okay pour. Not a lot on the nose. Which, it's a $30-ish bottle. It's not going to be thick. It's not going to be dark. It's just going to be, it's going to do the job. Yeah. Very watery, but has almost like a golden graham thing on the front that I like. And then it just goes away. It's just gone. Like my paycheck. Just gone. Gone. You're like, oh, hey, that's pretty. It's gone. It's, if this is the white label, and I think it is, I recommend it because it's a value bottle for a quality 90-ish proofer. It's a good pour. It's not going to break the bank, but it's not that guy. But that guy's $80. So once again, this isn't really fair because we're mixing, wine cask and Amburana finishes and toasted and rye and shit. I don't know what all else is in there. There's a honey finish with Amburana. I mean, but I will tell you which one of these I like the most, regardless, because I'm going to. We're this deep. Maybe it wasn't the best idea, but fuck it. We're this far. And this is a good pour. It just pales a little in comparison to everything else I've had because it's not as thick. The finish is non-existent. But everything's on the front. But everything on the front is very good. So, unfortunately, that puts it in last place. Even though this was weird-ish, good, unique. Al fucking Yankovic, though, of this run so far. I don't know. Ah. I almost smell a little oak there, and I'm getting a little ethanol on this one. But oh, it's got a good nose. It's got that's good. There's a little barrel, little char, not much, just a little, but there's that sweetness. I can't call it caramel. I don't think it is. It may be. It's almost a sugar sweetness that I get off of these. That's just so good. Everything except number 2, which was it number 2 that I got the honey off of? Shit, I don't even remember now. We're this far. At least I'm keeping score. That's good. I got to put this guy up in probably 4th place at least, maybe tied for 3rd. Yeah. Yeah, this is tied for third. Everybody, make note. This is tied for third. Man, look how dark these last two are. Oh, those are going to be so good. Not a strong nose. Nothing pungent about it. Just good whiskey smell. Nothing I can really put my finger on except whiskey. Oh. Ah. That's got that dry thing going on too. It's really good on the front, and then it just goes like takes all the wetness off your tongue. And there's not a lot. Mm-mm. I think this might be the Valencia, but I don't want. It's good. It's good, but it's so different. It's not anything I'm used to drinking. Because it's like, oh yeah, oh what the hell? It almost, as far as flavor goes, it takes your breath away, but it's not really a breath. It just all the flavor flushes, and everything just feels dry. It's not. It's not bad. It's just very different. Now it's now that's I don't know. Now it's hanging in there. That's so weird. That is such a strange pour. I like it, but now it's all sweet on the front, almost buttery, and then it gets kind of a little dry, harsh note to the end. Mm. We're gonna not gonna say it's last place, but it's next to last right now. I'm gonna feel so stupid if that's the estate after I went just buckroot bananas over that stuff. Buckroot bananas. Oh, that's got a. Oh, oh, that is got a hell of a nose to it. Um, Almost picking up a banana bread like a Four Roses. That's yeah. God, I love me some Four Roses. That small batch select. You can pick that up in certain spots now for about $50. Mm. Mm. Best best available Four Roses. Like I don't have to go to the distillery or know somebody that you can get. That small batch select is just the bomb. It is a banana bread bomb. And I'm getting that on this guy, which I didn't pick up when I tried the estate. And I'm thinking this is the estate, but I can't swear to it. I may have already had the estate, and made the mistake of shitting all over the estate. Say that 5 times real fast. that's good, but it's got that weird beat thing like the McKenna, not as strong. Or we discovered the old Dominic kind of has that thing, but it's very subtle. But very sweet. Oh, that's nice. That is. Surely that's not the Rio. Almost got that note you get off Amberana where it's just kind of not dirty. Anyway, I'm going to put him somewhere up here around fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Let's see what happened. In first place is number 4. Yeah, that makes sense. I do love me some honey. First place is the Rio. No big surprise there. I gave $150 at that Black Friday event in Liberty, Missouri. Don't know that I'll give $150 again, but I would drink that again. That is very good. That's yeah. Yep. You could taste the honey. You could taste it. Now, in second place is number 5, the Toasted. Yeah. Oh, did I screw that up? I did. This was second place. Is that a 6 or an 8? It's a 6. Ah, the Architect. So far, that's pretty much about right with everything I've seen on the internet. Other than I think a lot of people prefer this to the Architect. So I was wrong about no I wasn't. Here we go. The fuck does that say? That says 1. That says 1, and that is the barrel strength. That's a good pour. And this guy, no, that did not say 1. The fuck did that say? Because the barrel strength is here. I can't tell what it says. We'll go by process of elimination. Why do they all look like they say 5? Don't move. Okay, 4, 6, 5. Oh, I'm sorry. 4, 9. That makes more sense. The 6 was upside down. Then 5, which is the toasted. Okay. Then 1, which is the barrel strength. Then 6, which is the architect. We're back on track, which makes a hell of a lot more sense because I love that bottle a whole bunch. That's amazing. And the world loves this one. All right. Now we're tracking. So then, in 7th place is number 3, the Toasted Rye. In 8th place is number 2, the Valencia. Okay, I was getting that I want to be wet thing. What the hell? Seventh is the white label. Where's the rose cask? Well, I screwed this all up because the rose cask is number 8. I don't know where it fell. God, I hate doing blinds. Here, let's take a fresh Glen and just decide if it had that, because I think I remember which one it was. It was the one that wasn't quite as Valencia-like as the Valencia. Yeah. Which makes this very easy. Not crazy about the rose cask. Yeah, that makes sense. It's good. It's just got that very dry, not as much as the Valencia. The Valencia makes you thirsty almost. It's like drinking Tucson without the meth. The rose cask though has a little bit of a woody thing going on too, though. Well, there you have it. There's the order I think it was in. Because, yeah. Unfortunately, when you get to about pour number 6 and you're doing these by yourself, you tend to fuck shit up. Mm. I need to get myself a magician's assistant. So, anybody that wants to send me an application, come on. Because I don't know how accurate I can continue to be. I don't know how accurate this was, other than this motherfucker right here. That's a new favorite. It was very close between these two, but the only reason this walked over this was because it has that sweetness I'm looking for with the honey. I am a sucker for a honey finished anything. That, I can't even find it at this point. That honey finished good times, that is just so good. That ought to be against the law. That thing ought to be called, oh, there it is. That thing ought to be called the home wrecker. It is just, oh, it is a good time in a trailer. But anyway, got some more shelves put up. Don't know if you can see them. I think you can. I can't tell. So I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at you. You're looking at me. Anyway, today's joke. I wish I had one. Haven't been feeling very jokey lately. Just been feeling like drinking. So, there's the joke. Anyway, thanks for playing.